Hello everybody and welcome to Friday's edition of the Pritchard Cycling News Show. Listen, if you've not done already, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that notification bell so you know when we go live with our videos. If you want to check out yesterday's video, which is when Average Joe here took on Matthew van der Poel and tried to replicate his attacks from Strade Bianche last weekend, you can click up there and watch that, but don't do that until you've been filled up with today's news. And we're going to start with a breaking story. Eesh! So first up, breaking news, literally breaking, 10:30 this morning. Dr. Richard Freeman from British Cycling has been found guilty of ordering banned testosterone back in 2011, knowing or believing it was to help dope a rider. BBC Sport, who broke the story, said a medical tribunal ruled Freeman ordered Testogel with the knowledge it was to be administered to an athlete to improve their athletic performance. He had previously admitted 18 of 22 charges but denied the central charge regarding the purpose of the order. In the tribunal's written reasonings, it said, in May 2011, Dr. Freeman, a team doctor for a team of elite cyclists and a member of the anti-doping working group, ordered a doping drug of choice for that sport. Upon its arrival, he was dishonest about why it had been sent, removed it from the velodrome, and it was never seen again. The tribunal found that Dr. Freeman had been dishonest in its regard ever since. Back in 2011, Dr. Freeman ordered testosterone to the velodrome and it was going to be administered to an athlete. So the question is like, who was it? Is that the right question to be asking? Who was it? Who was it going to be administered to? Was it part of Team Sky? Was it part of British Cycling? What else has been going off previous to that no one found out about? What's been going off after that nobody knows about? Like, how is the whole of British Cycling not imploding after this news? Because this is not like it's a team with a rogue doctor, you know, like a Spanish, Italian, French team, something like that. It's not. We're not talking. It's not like Festina case of 1998. This is Team Sky, not at the time, but subsequently the most successful team of the past 10-15 years. When we're talking about British Cycling, the national governing body of one of the most, if not again the most successful Olympic track programs of the past 20 years. Has all that been built on lies? Like, I was lucky enough to train with them for quite a while, and I mean, I'm pretty naive when it comes to that shit at the best of times, but I never saw anything that would make me think that, wait, unless they thought I was a mole and I was trying to infiltrate them and find out all their trade secrets and find out what was really going on, when really I was just naive but really good on a bike. I don't know. But anyway, leave your comments down below about this. Is this something that's going to affect British Cycling going forward? Should it affect them going forward? Do we now have to look back at everything that British Cycling have achieved, Team Sky have achieved, and you don't want to taint it because there's been some amazing results, but you can't help thinking, like, if that's what the doctors are doing and the staff members know about it, then, like, what the hell? I don't know. Leave your comments down below on that one. Unbelievable. Next up in the news, and let's talk about this story here. You might have seen the vegan cyclist over the past couple of weeks. He's been talking about one of the most epic, one of the hardest events he's ever taken part in. He posted this on Instagram a couple of weeks ago saying 7 days, 761 miles, 47,000 feet of climbing. If you're new school, that's 1,200 kilometers and 14,000 meters of climbing. An epic challenge all the way through Death Valley. Now, if anything was going to break a man, that would be it, right?
Yeah! Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
Fuck, dude. You good?
A week with nothing.
No way, dude.
Please tell you got that on film, please. Please.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No way.
Did you hurt yourself?
Hold on. I hit my hip hard. Get up and start moving it. You might not want to, but you're going to need to.
Oh, boy.
Power sliding in?
Yeah.
Nah, just excitement. Buddy.
Tyler, come on. We made 7. I made it so far, dude. And then
I will not post this. Don't worry. I'm just gonna give it to you.
You got it on video, right?
Oh, Tyler, I feel for you, man. It wasn't even a good skid. It wasn't even caught on camera. Lesson for you all, kids. Do not show off. Yes, go and ride 761 miles through Death Valley. No problem. Try and pull a skid. I mean, this guy races motocross bikes. He should have had more skill than that. But, hey, it is what it is. Tyler, we send our best regards to you. We hope you have a quick, swift recovery. But, bro. Next up, before we get into the racing news, let's talk about this huge news coming out of the women's peloton. Teams left out of pocket as Women's Tour of Scotland organisers fold with huge debts. No second edition of the race planned after organiser Zeus Sport ceases trading. So over on Cycling Weekly, they're reporting that the organiser of the Women's Tour of Scotland has gone out of business, owing teams nearly £75,000. As reported in Cycling Weekly magazine on January the 28th, Zeus Sports, which organised the race, failed to pay a slew of teams and other creditors following the event back in August of 2019. A successful event back in 2019, which saw Leah Thomas take the very first and, well, only Women's Tour of Scotland now. Women's cycling, we spoke about it on Monday, about trying to build that infrastructure, trying to build up women's cycling to get it out there to be seen by the masses, and this is just another step back in that process. Gone is the race, but also gone is that money that was going to be supplied to the teams to help keep them running for the foreseeable future. But unfortunately not. No Women's Tour of Scotland. However, the Healthy Aging Tour is going off. Stage 1 was won by Julian de Hoore. Alice Barnes was a close second. And Carlin Swinkles, I love that name, Swinkles was third. Anna Henderson, brilliant result, in fourth place. Stage number 2 was an individual time trial, which was won by Ellen van Dijk, which put her in the overall general classification lead, 23 seconds ahead of Amy Peters. Lisa Brennauer was in third, 25 seconds back, and it's all to play for on the final stage today. I'll bring you the news of that on Monday, probably. And then finally in the news, let's catch up with all the racing news from the men's pro peloton. Obviously, we've got Paris-Nice going off at the minute, and we've also got Tirreno Adriatico, which started a couple of days ago. So get this, for a little bit of synchronicity, a little bit of divine intervention. I don't know. Anyway, stage 4 of Paris-Nice was won after a solo attack from Primoz Roglic in the final couple of kilometres of the race. And as he was lifting his arms in victory over in Italy, on the first stage of Tirreno Adriatico, his teammate, Jumbo-Visma's Wout van Aert, was also taking the victory. We'll speak about Wout van Aert in a minute. But then stage 5 of Paris-Nice was won by Sam Bennett. He sprinted to victory ahead of Nacer Bouhanni and Pascal Ackermann. And over in Italy, stage 2 of Tirreno Adriatico, we saw Julian Alaphilippe, Sam Bennett's Deceuninck Quick-Step teammate, taking victory ahead Mathieu van der Poel and Wout van Aert. So for 2 days running, we saw the same team win both races within a couple of minutes of each other. And a couple of results that I wasn't expecting, really. Like, Wout van Aert was sprinting up against Caleb Ewan, and Caleb Ewan had kind of mistimed his sprint, but still, you got to be in it to win it. You got to be in the right position. Wout van Aert was, and although he might not have the fastest sprint in the world, he's got a good enough sprint to be able to outsprint some of the best sprinters in the world once he's put in the right position. So kudos to him for being in the right position at the right time and not needing that pure out-and-out sprint power to seal that victory on the first stage of Tirreno Adriatico. And Julian Alaphilippe, do you know what? I take that back about Julian Alaphilippe. Not a surprise at all, but when you look at the riders and the depth of the riders that finished in the top 10, 15 of that race, you had the likes of Geraint Thomas, Egan Bernal, you had Mathieu van der Poel coming up fast on his rear. You also had Wout van Aert up there. Tadej Pogacar was up there. So you had like GC riders and these one-day classics riders going head-to-head on this slightly uphill sprint. It was a great finish, but Julian Alaphilippe took the victory. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit for being Julian Alaphilippe now. I don't know. But anyway, stage 3 of Tirreno Adriatico is going off as we speak, as is stage 6 of Paris-Nice. I think that's all we've got time for today. I think I'm done. It's Friday. I'm finishing early. I'm going out for a bike ride. Make sure, if you've not done already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you dislike the video for whatever reason, I don't know why you would. don't know why you would. But feel free to hit that dislike button, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.